You know that I have
40 años como boxing coach.
40 years as a boxing
Y aquí
coach.
hay niños de 9 y 10 años que yo les veo algo y yo aprendo algo de ellos.
He's like, and I see kids that are 9, 10 years old, and I personally learned something from them.
Es un afortunado de la vida en que todos los días aprenda una cosa.
Right. That I'm so fortunate to be able to learn just one thing every day in my life.
Imagínate tú si tú diario
If you
aprendes
daily
una cosa nueva.
learn something new,
En un año aprendes 365
in 1
cosas
year, you'll learn 365 new things
que tú no sabías.
that you didn't know.
This video, Coach Efrain is going to teach us about footwork and why footwork is so much more important than just punching on the bag. Boxing is not just hitting the bag, fighting is not just hitting the bag. Why is footwork so important?
It's the more important that the athletes know how they ubication in the ring. How you go forward, how you go back, how you go to different directions.
And so Coach Efrain is going to show us the footwork drill using a simple circle. You can draw this circle on the ground if you're in the desert, if you're in the mud, if you're in the sand, if you're on the street, grab a piece of chalk or a stone, make a circle. If you have a hula hoop, use a hula hoop.
Simple in the ring. Simple. When you go simple, you go left, you go right. And when you throw, back, back, and you go again. Be careful, don't close the feet. Don't close the feet. And don't put the body total front. This position. Back, back. You go here. You go here. Back. You go back. You go here. You move. When you drop, this leg is a leg more near to the opponent. Back. Go back. We have 3 steps. Playing a step, bend step, and jump step for the 4 direction. Forward, back, left, and right. But the more important, you cannot go straight to the front of your opponent because it's very dangerous for you. You go.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you go front or back, you're going to get
No,
knocked out.
no, it's not
Yeah.
good. If you go front, you receive easy. If you go back, the ring finishes.
Yeah.
And you have only 2 possibilities, right or left. But if you go, when you move, you go here, it's more easy for you, the center of the ring. The more big space to the ring in your back, do work here, in the rock. You work front to the rock.
If it's for self-defense, you're on the street, you don't want someone to back you into the wall. Maybe there's someone behind you. You have to move.
When you have the good ubication in the ring, you for example, you go back 1 step. After the more important, you make the pivot, you go the side step, but don't go straight back because the feet is the ring. And you have a little recourse when you work here. Only have 2 possibilities. If you work here, you are the king in the ring.
Stay in the center of the ring.
It's the center of the ring.
Center of the ring.
It's the best opportunity that you have for all. Transmitir lo que yo sé a quien le pueda ser útil.
What motivates me, what is my mission, is to influence what I know into others.
Yo no me considero más que nadie,
I don't want nothing else.
ni yo quiero que nadie me vea más que nadie.
I don't want anyone else to see me more
Yo
than
lo que
I.
quiero es, si yo te puedo enseñar a cerrar las manos bien, que tú lo hagas bien.
What I want to know and what I want to teach is that if I could teach you simple things as knowing how to put your elbows closer to your body, then I know I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
El mejor premio que yo pueda tener es que yo le pude ser útil a otra persona.
The best prize that I can see is being able to know that I have given someone else something in a
Y
prize.
yo puedo ser útil enseñando boxeo porque es lo que he hecho toda la vida.
That's all I've done in my life.
I understand because there are life lessons, but I want to teach martial arts. Boxing is boxing. Boxing is boxing. Boxing is not life, but boxing is life.
Así mismo es.
It's both.
Right.
But it has to be boxing first.
Tú sabes que yo llevo
You know that I have
40 años como boxing coach.
40 years as a boxing
Y aquí
coach.
hay niños de 9 y 10 años que yo les veo algo y yo aprendo algo de ellos.
He's like, and I see kids that are 9, 10 years old, and I personally learned something from them.
Es un afortunado de la vida en que todos los días aprenda una cosa.
Right. That I'm so fortunate to be able to learn just one thing every day in my life.
Imagínate tú si tú diario
If you
aprendes
daily
una cosa nueva.
learn something new,
En un año aprendes
in
365
1
cosas que tú no
year,
sabías.
you'll learn 365 new things
Que tú no sabías.
that you didn't know.
Es como yo con el inglés.
It's
Yo
like English.
tengo un propósito de aprender una o dos palabras en inglés diario.
I always try to learn at least 1 or 2 words of English every day.
Al año me sé 800 palabras.
A year, I've learned a lot more.
Así es.
That's it. That's how it is.
Lo que nosotros hacemos,
What we do,
al que le sirva, lo felicito.
for whoever that it
Y
benefits
al
them, I
que no quiera
congratulate you.
entenderlo, por favor, que recoja lo que le pueda ser útil, pero que no lo bote todo.
Right? He's like, oh, I always ask anyone and everyone to grab and grasp everything that you can use for your benefit. That's all I want.
The man is here. El hombre está aquí.
The man is here.
Such a great workout today, and I want to end on this. I want to point out two things. One, what Efrain just said just a moment ago was that he tries to learn one thing new every day. That's 365 days a year in theory. He's talking about words in English, and then he's also talking about other lessons, other things he learns. But what he said was, and this is so true, at the end of the year, it's much more than 365. Remember that. You've got to do something every single day, and it adds up to be a lot more than you realize it's going to be. We underestimate how much we can get done in a year, but we overestimate sometimes how much we can do in a day, which brings me to the second thing, and that is my workout today was so awesome because it was so outside my comfort zone. I've been doing footwork in Taekwondo at a very high level for a long time, and I'm really good at it. Not as fast as I used to be, but I'm really good at it and I can teach it. This footwork was so different. My body's aching in ways, muscles are squeezing, and I'm pushing myself to move in the way that Efrain is teaching me, which is super important. Find yourself a coach, do something new, get out of your comfort zone. I wish I would have got on video how bad I am at the footwork because Efrain made it look so easy. So if that's you, if it's hard for you as you're doing it, just remember, I'm not that great at it right now, but I will be because I won't quit. You're not gonna quit either. Check out some of these other videos and please leave me comments.